Yo, we on? Here we go.
On and cracking.
Hey, what's happening with ya?
Wait, we recording the actual
Yeah. We on.
Sure?
Yeah,
Okay. Where the video at?
up there.
Oh shit. Okay. What's up? Hey, welcome to the E&J.
Hey, what's happening with ya?
From Sac to the Bay.
Why, you know.
Down to LA.
It's your boy Jay.
Up to Humble. It's your boy E.
Yo,
Trying to stay humble. You know.
we back again. E&J Uncut, Cloud Ride Studios. Yeah, we back. And yeah, we about to just get right into it today. We got some cool topics and things to talk about. First off, I'm gonna say it. I just want to know what's up nowadays with all these BBLs and all these augmentations, cause I personally prefer all natural. What about you? You what
BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy.
Look, man.
He prefers the
I'm just saying, this phenomenon with all these fake body parts is kind of crazy because, I mean, you know, males, we don't usually be out there. We got to go to the gym. We got to get our stuff right for the ladies, you know what I mean? But they out there with these BBLs.
They don't do certain things like use steroids and shit to try to get they
But
shit
I mean, they go out and get
bigger,
these fake breasts, which I prefer natural. And they get these BBLs with the fake butts, which I prefer natural. And then they getting these Botox injections. And
hey, you
they
got to
got
think about it, though.
and
So, the females that get the BBLs, would you prefer a natural, what if she had no ass and a saggy ass or some shit like that? Would you prefer that to the BBL for her personally?
I mean, you could always go to the gym and tone it up and get something. You know, you would think, like, you may not
but
get
it's
nothing.
also genetic a lot of times, you know.
But I mean, I understand that. But what I heard, and I mean, it's just what I heard on there. But I heard not all of them heal right, and some of them stink.
I heard they stink.
Some of them stink. I heard because like they take the fat from another body part basically, and they inject it in there, and
it's like the
incision.
Body, basically.
Yeah, and sometimes the incision don't heal all the way. So basically, that the dead mask that they put in there is basically seeping out the smell of it, so it just smell like, you know, rotting flesh inside of them, and that smell come out, and I heard they stink like, you know, like when you leave broccoli in the pot overnight, if you didn't take it out, you know, have you ever smelled that? Have you I'm just trying to give you.
Hey, you ever eat beef jerky? And then you eat some beef jerky, right?
I've had.
And then it's like you get this one piece that just don't taste right, and sometimes it'll be the fat piece cut a different angle or something, and that motherfucker just don't taste right. It got like, this is weird, nasty taste.
Something, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Either way, if you ever, whatever nasty, foul, most stank thing that you could think of to smell, they say that's what the BBL smell like sometimes. And so I'm just like, man, I don't really want to. So far, I haven't been fortunate enough to run across a BBL.
You gotta be fortunate to do that.
I mean, well, if I have, it's not one that I noticed, and it wasn't one that stunk because I didn't smell nothing like that. But the fact, if you was with a woman and then you was doing that, and then it smelled like just all the nastiness, that's going.
For the record, I need that natural. You feel me? I need that. I need like, that straight natural. I don't give a fuck if it's sagging a little bit or whatever. It's good.
I need that God created.
It ain't okay. You mad because you got a nice thick one, but the hips ain't going in too much. A little. I ain't tripping on all that.
Exactly.
When you arch your back right, it don't look like that no more. What you looking at? You feel me? We seeing something different.
Exactly.
That thing looking nice and round and plump. So yeah,
I'm with you, bro. Like,
y'all females need to get your priorities right. But I can understand. And now, if you got no body, no nothing, and you a woman with hella money, you want to get that to try to attract a certain type of man. But the type of man that you attracting is probably not gonna be the one that you really looking for like some love type shit or whatever. I don't know. And you just trying to get your, or maybe trying to get some money, be a stripper or some shit like that. That might be a reason to get a BBL. You feel me?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Done properly, all that cosmetic stuff can be attractive. I mean, there's some people that get a BBL and it look nice on them, and it don't stink. It's some people who got some breast implants that look nice on them, and they feel as natural as they
real
can.
Talk, though,
and you can't really see their incision scar. You know what I mean? Some
real
of
talk
them.
though, like the first thing that attract me to a woman is usually like her eyes and her personality, her face. You know what I mean? And then the second, the personality, like how she act. You know what I mean? That's the cool shit. A cool woman is be the ones that, like, you know what I mean? They just got that aura to them that, you know what I mean? Gotta attract you. You feel me?
Yep, and I'm with you. And hey, service note to you females out there, especially you single ones still trying to get a dude. Like, do your thing, make your money, be successful. But a lot of times, if you really want to get a dude, they not looking for all that. They'd rather have you really be into them, and they value other things. So just know that, you know what I mean? Not all the time out there hustling and surviving.
You really want to learn how to rub some feet.
Nah, I'm just saying
back
that, like,
massages and shit, man.
It's not the
Affection.
stereotypical, like, a lot of times dudes don't really care about those things, though.
And they care, like, personally, me as a man, I care about, like, I love the affection, and I love the, also, like, the positive vibrations, the shit that you put out.
Exactly.
To me, that makes me feel good to be around you, that I want to be around you.
Basically, that's the being feminine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those feminine qualities,
yeah, exactly.
right? So what I'm saying is that's what I mean. That's what we value. It's not the fact that you got hella money. You know what I mean? You got a lot of money. That's nice. Or if you got a lot of status. Okay, that's nice.
But
that's
younger,
cool. But
that would have been my attracting things, though. Like when I was like younger, she got some bread. What's up? You know what I mean?
But as you get
older, you realize that you want peace of mind is better than all that. And
exactly. So you want to come home to a happy house. You want to come home to peace. You want to be embraced by the feminine, because we out there always got to be in our masculine out in the world. We got to stay there. We can't ever be let that down. So when we come home,
you have fun with a female. That's the greatest thing. It's
so
like
those are the things that we value.
Shit.
That he's saying it. So those are the things that we value. So just a service announcement out there, all the things that you might be thinking that you
message
trying to catch us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These are the things that we value. So, just FYI, when you out there, I'm just trying to help you all out. It's a community. You know what I mean? Like we got knowledge, and we just try to provide it and pass it on to you. Anyway. What you got? What else we got? But to wrap that up, BBLs, breast augmentations, all that stuff.
You wasting your money, and you doing some things that might backfire. Honestly, have you seen some of them backfires?
Yeah, sometimes.
Bro, they got shows about that. That shit's scary looking.
Sometimes.
Actually, some people actually die from the BBL.
Yeah, like Kanye mama. Remember, he had all that. He had her do a few surgeries, and she died from the complications of the surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cosmetic
it ain't
surgery.
Worth it to just have a fat ass. And look.
And hopefully it don't stink.
And it don't stink. And then if you trying to get like one of them white dudes or whatever that don't like that type of shit, you gonna end up fucking yourself off because they be like, your ass is showing. Cover that up. You feel me? Remember how high?
Yeah. You tried to frick her.
Why is your butt poking out like that?
Hey, that dude, what was his
name? Frick her.
Yeah, he tried to frick her. What's her name? What was his name? Bart? Whatever.
Yeah, Bart. Wasn't that homegirl from Saved by the Bell or something?
Yeah, that was Lark. Shout out to Lark.
Yeah,
Lark Voorhees, right? Ain't that her name?
Yeah, she bad.
Hey, you was one of those.
That's why I watched Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, because Lisa, what was her name there? Lisa, right?
Yeah.
Man, she was that one dude, Screech. He was always trying to holler at her.
Yeah.
Hey, rest in peace to him, man. He died.
Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was his name? Dustin
Freak.
Diamond, something
I don't
like
think he had
that.
a last name.
Nah, I'm talking about his real name.
I don't know.
He rest in peace. I think he passed a while back. Hey, don't quote me on that. I mean, if he alive, I'm sorry, but I thought he had passed. Yeah, but that was
Rest in peace if you're dead. If you dead, man.
Yeah.
If not, our bad.
But yeah, Lark.
Man, my kids put the damn DC sticker on the back of my phone.
Hey man, we don't ride with DC. We Marvel
I'm
over
a
here.
Marvel.
Hey, we Marvel over here.
I fuck
Hey,
with the X-Men.
Hey, we Marvel
Why they
over
got
here.
the DC sticker on the phone
We
now?
Marvel over here, man.
Man, that's cool.
We man. Nah, I'm just playing.
Yeah, Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Yeah. Wolverine, and then I like Venom when I was a kid. Wolverine, Venom, Magneto.
The X-Men. You remember the X-Men show cartoon they had back what was it? Like,
the 90s?
Yeah, that one was.
They came with a remake.
I saw that. They just had the thing on there.
I watched the episodes with my kid. It was actually pretty dope.
Is it?
It wasn't quite as dope as the 90s, but they
updated it?
They're trying to make it like the 90s.
Man, that one was tight, bro. I ain't even gonna. You know what else they did that one? And I give a shout out. They had that Batman, the animated series they used to have. It was like on Fox or something. That junk was actually kind of good back in the day.
What's his name played the Joker?
That was actually kind of good.
Not Han Solo, Luke Skywalker. He was a Joker. He the voice for the Joker in that.
The real Luke Skywalker, what's his name?
I don't fucking know, but he was the voice for.
Oh, that's crazy. Joker. That's crazy. But
as a Joker.
Yeah, man, those were the shows. Like it was a different time. I was like, man, I used to watch that. I was like, man, this can't be for kids.
Yeah, some of the stuff they did in those shows back. Our 90s, like us as kids growing up, the shows we watched, they probably wouldn't be allowed these days. You know.
Hey, man, honestly, I look back at some of them Looney Tunes and them animations like.
Hey, Looney Tunes was hella racist.
Man, racist than a mug.
Yeah.
They
had to do blackface.
They had Bugs Bunny with this black dude, and they used to have it, and they played it. And he talked about he gonna catch him a rabbit, and he was walking all slow, dragging the thing. He had some big old lips, and he talking about I'm gonna catch me a rabbit. I'm like, really? You really gonna do that?
They used to sing them Yankee Doodle songs,
bro. And then they had Speedy Gonzalez go to Mexico. And he had a cousin named Slowpoke San Antonio.
Hey, but he was a gangster though.
Man,
Slowpoke was a gangster. That motherfucker pull out the pistol on you.
Bruh, man. Yeah. And then but he was like.
But yeah, it was all just like I mean, looking at cartoons. Remember, Lady in a Tramp?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember we are Siamese if we please. You feel me? Them two Siamese cats with they doing their little gongs and their hats and shit. Like
and then Bugs Bunny used to always dress up in drag.
Yeah.
And then be kissing Elmer Fudd and them trying to trick him all the time.
So he actually fit in more with the next generation.
But I'm just saying, I mean, that's just where they did it. If we didn't know, like, they just, you just could do it all the time. He dressed up like it there. He do that. I mean, he used to do that. That's. And then
I remember my brother telling me that when I was young.
Oh,
he's like, Bugs Bunny is a fucking he a drag queen and stuff.
And then on top of that, and Pepe Le Pew.
Oh yeah,
man, he couldn't be.
He would have got sexual harassment charges.
Bruh. Pepe, bro, that little cat then told you no how many times?
Man,
that cat then told you no 150 million times.
I remember an episode when the cat was all raggedy and she smoking a cigarette like fuck it. I had to come in, he didn't want to fuck with her.
Hey, that cat got unlucky so many times going up and getting that paint on the back of it. Like,
yeah, why that happen so many times?
I don't know. Like, it go up.
That cat got painted like a skunk.
They just so happened to paint the pole that the cat ran up and
leaned up on it or something.
Leaned up on it, and then now you got this paint stripe. And Pepe, he don't know. He just like, dang, that's a big old chick out there.
I seen what's it called? What's the one, the cat that chased him? Tom and Jerry. With his fool.
What you mean the cat that tastes the cat
Tom
was
and Jerry. Yeah, Tom and Jerry and his fool rode up some tree and smoked the whole thing and went puffing and threw it out. And man, they used to be on some shit back then with them cartoons.
Man, they used to have them like in movies. Like when you go to the movies You know how the preview in between they used to throw those,
Oh,
so
yeah,
they
yeah.
used to be more aimed at like they had all kind of political connotations in the like
I
they used to have
remember
all
that,
kind
like,
of
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? They had a little baby thing in the front.
man. They had all kind of like it was if you go back and watch some of the early ones, they literally was like doing like war propaganda, all kind of stuff like
Oh yeah.
all through those cartoons. So like they were geared towards adults at times, and then we got them as kids, and so we didn't know nothing because they was talking about stuff, and it seemed like it was World War II, and that's 20, 30 years, 40 years later. So we over there, we don't know nothing about that. Like
so they gearing it for adults to understand and the kids to be indoctrinated into. Feel me?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy time. Yeah, but yeah, just remembering that's something different. People don't.
Man.
Them cartoons back in the day, and then they got crazy. Did you ever see them? Did you ever get to the Animaniacs? You remember that?
Oh yeah. Hello, nurse.
Yeah,
Hey,
man,
that
wasn't
on the nurses.
Hey, that wasn't for kids either. I'm like, hold on, that ain't man. The Pinky and the Brain.
Oh yeah, trying to take over the world.
Pinky and the Brain was man.
My wife used to call me and my brother Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah, man, I knew a Pinky and the Brain. We all had. I was like, man, there go Pinky.
Trying to take over the world.
Pinky and the Brain. You know who you are, Pinky and the Brain.
Right.
Hey, Cuddy, you know who Pinky and the Brain is. Hey, my cuz though, he know. Shout out cuz, you know what I'm talking about.
Shout out cuz.
Yeah. All right, what you got for me, sir? Let's keep it going.
All right. So we just want to say thank you to your service, to the Senate. The ones that we voted in, like 30 years ago? I don't know how long they've been in there still.
Man.
Thank you for your service, and you deserve this month off, a paid month off, getting what? How much they make? Probably like $30,000 a month.
But wait, how come they get a month off?
Because they feel like it. They couldn't decide on something.
So when you can't
they need a month off to think about their decisions and for our country. Feel me? So we got to give them this time. Thank you for your service. Take your nice month off of paid vacation.
So when
y'all enjoy that paid vacation. When you come back, hopefully you can decide when you come back whatever the hell you trying to decide that you wouldn't y'all was arguing about. If not, I think you guys should take another month off of paid vacation.
Hell no. Man, what kind of job you get you could do that? I can't go at my job and be like, hey, you know what? Guess what? Hey, check this out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take a month off. And when I get back, you just, we going to pick up where we left off. But, hey,
next
but
time
y'all got to pay me.
With my boss,
but y'all got to pay me. You got to pay me while I'm about to dip. Can y'all do that at your job? I just want to know, can you do that at your job?
Oh, they ain't using vacation time or nothing like that.
No, that ain't vacation time.
No,
they just saying they not going to go to work, but they about to get paid.
Yeah.
And who paid them?
Me.
If you paid your taxes, that means that we paid them, right?
Yeah, we paying them.
But then they get to. Can you go into your? I know your boss.
Yeah, I'm about to. Yeah,
and I know that. I personally know your boss, and I know your boss ain't going.
I don't agree with the way things are going, so we need to take a month off.
Bruh, I know she ain't going for that.
She need to take. We both need to take a paid month off.
Nope, she ain't gonna let you have no month off. Go in there tomorrow and be like, hey, guess what? Hey, I'm not gonna be here for a month. You gonna pay me, and when I get back,
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna tell her.
And when I get back, then
the Senate and them, I'm feeling them. I think we need to do the same thing, but still get paid. Let's do it. It'll be good for the company.
And I want my job to be just waiting here when I get back.
Yeah.
We just gonna pick up right where we left. I don't know what you gonna, man. Please,
that
come on.
Crazy,
you already know that junk ain't gonna work. I don't understand how they can even get away with that and just gonna be like they not. It gotta be something else to it. It gotta be something else.
Decisions for the country, right?
It gotta be something else to it. It's something to it that you ain't telling me.
They making these decisions for the country. Well, I heard it has to do with something that
No, it gotta be something else. You gotta be I gotta look into that because that can't be right.
I forget what I heard honestly, but I think it was something like they didn't want to decide on something right now because it could affect something else. It might be them Epstein files or some shit. I don't know. But
so they just going, we just going to adjourn because we don't want to make it right
we're
now.
adjourning for a month, all of August. You feel me? It's too hot in his office. Maybe the AC broke. I don't fucking know.
C-O-N
shit.
Spiracy.
Man.
Spiracy. C-O-N Spiracy, if you gonna do something like that. I think. Because I don't make
C-O-N, what's that, a con?
Spiracy.
Yeah. A conspiracy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The cons are aspiring.
I mean, if you go, I just don't understand how you, if it was over a decision. Now, see, I don't know this. This is theory again. I'm not accusing nobody with all the proper facts. But what I'm trying to say is the information that I'm getting is some people who are elected officials who get paid by other people that have to go to work regardless if they want to go to work or not, have had issues with their boss potentially, don't see eye to eye with people at their, job. They always got somebody that they just this close from getting, yada da 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 upside their helmet real quick. You know what I mean? But you go to work regardless. But these people over there talking about, we can't agree on something, so we just not gonna go to work.
Oh, well, shit, no. Okay, I just looked it up.
Oh, so you was wrong. All right.
Shit, they are taking a month off. Don't get it twisted. I wasn't wrong about that part.
So they taking a month off.
This is a traditional August recess that allows the senators to return to their home states for a break to reconnect with their constituents.
So you can go back to the people and
This is a practice which became formalized in the mid-20th century. It allows them to recharge, address state-specific issues, better understand the needs of the people.
Well, I think everybody need that then at least a month a year because I need to go back and see my folks and family and get with them so that I can recalibrate and get with my constituency and know that the other people around this country.
Can I get a month off to see what's up with my kids?
You know what I mean? I need to go over there. I gotta check on my mom and them. I gotta go check on my grandpa. I gotta go check on people's. I gotta check on my brothers, my nephews.
I need to know how I could better make Target a better place for the children.
No, I'm just saying. I got a family in it. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
I got my homie Craig and them. He live around the corner. I gotta go check on them. Can I get a month off?
Yeah. Man. It seems kind of odd to me that
I need to go fishing.
If you run in the country, you are like in charge of running the country, right? Y'all make big decisions for the country. That doesn't seem like a job that you just take a month off of. Like, yeah, you know what? The country could wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a homeless epidemic over there. Oh, fentanyl? Fentanyl killing this state? Oh, wait. It's August. Yo, y'all deal with this shit. We be back in September.
I need to go chill. My kids going back to school, so I need to go chill and be there on the first day and be able to chill and be able to relax and kick it with them. And my kids going back to college, so I get to go kick it with them at their college because I can afford to put them in college. And then I need to go fishing because it's summertime, I need to take a vacation, go fishing out there, chill.
All right, well, that makes sense then.
You know what I mean? And then I need to go, my yacht. I need to go take my yacht
and they
out.
deserve it because they get paid way more than all of us. You know what I mean?
Oh man, they got a deal. They got to make the decision, so they deserve.
They deserve that.
Of course,
month off because they get paid way more than us. So man,
you know what? That's kind of insulting.
So what you think gonna happen during their month off? You think Trump gonna pardon Diddy?
Man, he was, and he woulda, and he woulda until he found that evidence, till he saw that footage, and then he was like,
"Did he do it?
Did he do it? No, he didn't." That's what they had said. He had done something, but he hadn't done what they had said he had did all the way to what he had done. So then he did it.
And if he was thinking about doing what they said he had done, he probably decided not to do the doneness of what's been said. Feel me?
Exactly. # baby oil.
Trump was talking about pardoning him. He was like, yeah, I'll consider it. And then I think 50 Cent hollered at him or somebody like, hey, bro, you hear what he said? And he said,
Hey,
Oh shit, for real?
man, whoever brought that to his attention, you a hater for that. Hey,
That was fitty.
That's the ultimate Haitian Jack move right there, man.
Man.
I can't believe, man. Come on,
But you know
bro.
he gonna pardon it anyway because them Diddy files, y'all talking about the Epstein files, y'all ain't heard shit about the Diddy files yet. Feel me? You think them Epstein parties was live? Diddy had a truckload of baby oil.
Man, we already know about that. I can't believe, man. But they, like we had said, they found him innocent on most of them things. So most of that other stuff they had said that he had did, he didn't have done them to the extent that they had said.
But I kind of think that the only reason they got him in the first place was because of that. Some of the shit, who he had the blackmail on. Feel me?
Yeah, but I ain't even trying to get up on no crazy theories on that. But it is interesting though.
But he's trying to start the political party and whatnot.
Nah, that they like raided all his houses.
Diddy was talking about having a black political party though.
But no, I'm just saying they raided all his houses, and then a lot of the evidence that he had on people, you know what I'm saying, could have got confiscated.
Yeah.
So then it's like, all right, we're gonna get you.
So
in
maybe
custody.
they was gonna get him, and then they realized what that entails.
No, they was gonna get him, and then they had to get the file so that the people that he really could incriminate, that he couldn't incriminate all the way, or they got those, and then he had the incriminating evidence. So they was like, hey, we don't want this to come out, so therefore, be that as it may, to the fifth power, you get to go on that. I mean, he don't really get to go. He's still sitting in jail. He gets sentenced, so he got potential time for the things that he was convicted of. So he still might, but I mean, who knows? But anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I think that over this, if he hadn't said that, if he didn't say what he had said, and homie didn't see that footage, that he probably would have let him go.
Yeah.
Remember how, like, back in the day, everybody was talking about Trump, like, in their raps and stuff, like, oh, I'm gonna have money like Trump, and Trump used to be, like, at all the
Except
boxing.
for, Nipsey and YG.
And he used to be at
Donald Trump.
He used to be.
You heard that shit?
He used to be at all the. They used to have like Tyson fights and stuff at the Trump Towers, and like he used to be. This is interesting, and then like nobody ever thought he was gonna be president. That's crazy.
Yeah,
interesting.
He's the vice president of Israel.
Here you go. There they go. Hey, here. That's his theory. That's his theory.
The only reason I say that because he made it to where he said that any state or city or anything that is kind of like the actual people in charge, like the senators or what they call mayors and shit, if they are criticizing Israel, then they will be denied disaster relief funds. So say a fucking tornado come through.
Oh, you talking about each state governor?
Yeah.
Dang, he did that.
So he said if they criticize Israel, then he's gonna deny state federal funding.
That's crazy because we usually have our freedom of speech, so usually that's just one thing. Like, you can say what you want to say, as long as you ain't doing nothing. Like, hey, you can speak out about it. Like, that's you get the freedom of the speech,
like, What is that?
But now you can't even say. So they talking about
to make that a whole fucking law. Like, what does that even got to do with anything? Like, shit.
That's power.
What if we criticize Canada?
That's power.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You can criticize Canada.
But Canada's still basically under the thumb of the crown.
Yeah.
But
what if we criticize Australia? That's okay. You can criticize Australia.
Man, we still got a lot of crown.
Criticizing Israel will automatically make you not get no. That's crazy. Y'all can Google it. Go Google that shit. We ain't gonna spend too much time on it.
Man, yeah, man. And hit that like button and leave us a comment if you follow along with us so far. You know, leave something. You got this far with us, rocking with us today.
Rocking.
What you got? All right.
Rolling.
Next, what you got for me, Mr. Berry?
All right. So I got a question for you. This kind of some deep shit.
No.
On some deeper level type shit.
Here you go.
What you believe? Do you believe that we like make our own path and that we are like every decision we make is on us, like free will? Or do you believe everything is destiny? As in, because if you look at the science, right, our brain from an early age, we learned that like everything we do is a reaction from something we've experienced in the past, right? The way we learn is a reaction from something we experienced in the past. So every single thing that happens to us in our life, we make a decision on that specific thing based on our past decisions and what our past experiences.
Okay.
So therefore, if all our decisions is based on what's been around us and what's happened, do we actually have a choice on what's going to happen, or are we going to choose what we choose based on what we've been through?
I think two things can be equally true, and I think both are true. I believe in the free will, but I also believe in sometimes like that's like some things are just like destined to happen in the cards because.
But how can it be
Because
free
you already
will
don't
if
because that
everything
because
is
what you
already
are
destined?
because you already what you gonna choose is like that's what you gonna do. Like I already know you gonna do what you gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
And so then, I guess you were speaking like from the creator's perspective. So like if you created and you got a free will, humans us having free will, then you like yes, but also predestined like because if you got a master plan like.
Yeah.
My plan came together because I already knew what you was like. Okay, when I create this is gonna end up happening for this. I already know what this is gonna happen. So in order for you to fit into the plan, then yeah, it's kind of predestined. But I gave you free will, and we got free will, but so you can choose. You're free to choose that. But then in the end, knowing okay, well if I let you do this, then okay, then you gonna choose this.
Right.
All right, cool.
So, but how do you have free will if you are able to if all your decisions is based on past experience, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's still your choice to make it because I mean, say you had bad experience, like you grew up in the hood, and you make certain decisions. Well, your decisions is you still may be trying to get to a better place, right?
Yeah.
So, But
making them decisions might have came from your experience before when you seen and certain things you seen, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that means that you might have to make certain decisions in order to get out of there. Then you may not choose to do those things anymore. You see what I mean? Like once you get to a certain spot, but you might have to do what you got to do to get out of that situation. But the whole point is to be into that other spot. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like you got the free will to choose.
But the reason that you even want that in the first place is because of your past experience, right?
To an extent, but you want something to be taken like you know how we got to the argument of like what would you if you had all your needs taken care of, like what would you want to do, or what would all those things type of conversations. So I think that's basic human nature. Like people are trying to just basically survive and trying to maximize their own personal experience, but we have to adapt to the environment that we are in. Like if we was all born into a different situation where like say money didn't matter, then maybe we would all think different. But we born into that situation, so you have to adapt into that. So that's part of like you saying free will. Yeah. Like, so are you free? Okay, so for that example, do you have free will? Do you want to go to your job every day, or would you rather chill with your kids potentially and then do what you want to do as far as whatever? But you don't have. Well, you want to get paid. Right. So you choose. You see what I mean? So it's like sometimes it's free will, but you will other circumstances as well.
So me choosing to go to my job, right?
Yeah.
That could be because of my past experience of seeing, you know what I mean, and seeing how people need to be taken care of and things need to be handled right, and the things that happened to me in my life show me that I need to be there for these peoples, right? Whereas someone who might be in a similar circumstance, right, but they didn't have the same experiences, they had different experiences that showed them that is not what they need to do. You know what I mean? That's so they might not do that based on past experience, like everything that they learned, everything they taught, everything they seen, and how they perceived it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it may not be past experience, or it's just
but it is a past experience.
No,
everything.
Well, a past experience of what you taught, because it's like
right. Well, that's where we get all our knowledge from. Like when you're born, right? When you first born, you come out the womb.
Yeah.
You have no prior knowledge, past which is debatable.
Well, okay, but I'm just
believe.
saying. So, like, just for the argument's sake of this, when you're born, you're a blank slate.
Yeah.
So we all blank slate. So
we're all blank slates.
So this is what I'm saying.
But every blank slate has a different thing. So say it's some twins, right? These two twins came out. One got bumped on the head real quick for some reason at this age, and that made it feel a certain way. And now this one is going to see everything and learn different experiences based on that feeling they got from that bump. You know what I mean? Whereas this one might not have. And so you got two twins that grow up almost identical, but that one little thing changed their perception of things. You feel me? And so now they're different people doing their different things, but now they might have, but what led them apart could be as simple as that bump. You know what I mean? And then thereafter, what happened after that? That changed their perception, and then they grew from all their new perceptions to where now they're completely different person. This motherfucker turned out to be the president, the one that got bumped, and this motherfucker that didn't get bumped, a fucking murderer. You feel me?
Okay, well, go back, but take it like this. So, like, what if, like, an example I was giving, where somebody would say the same thing. Somebody grew up rich, somebody grew up poor.
Right.
So the poor person, like, their whole thing is like, dang, this suck. So I'm trying to get to be rich because that's gonna be easier. Now the rich person grew up with the perspective, shit, I don't want to be broke because being broke sucks, and a lot of I see how that is. I wouldn't want to be without. I like the privileged lifestyle that I live, so that I want to keep this going. Right now, that person is trying to get there or maintain there. The other person is trying to get there. So now, say the impoverished person gets to actually be wealthy. Mm-hmm. So now they both on the same level, right? Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of times the impoverished person ain't gonna do the same stuff. Maybe he had to hustle to get up there, and he like, well, now I'm here, I got, more legitimate ways. I ain't gonna be doing that no more. But you see what I mean? Like, there's a balance. So it's like you can't. So he has the free will. He had the will to try to get there, and he had the same will, the free will to not do it when he got up there.
The question really is, did he have the will to get up there, or did his circumstances and what he's seen force him to do that? He made them decisions based on what he. But
you still always, and it's not always a favorable decision. Yeah, like
every poor person who came out of poverty and makes it up. There's like 100 poor people that never do, and then get stuck in other cycles.
But I'm just saying, for every person though, like, put it like this: like, there's somebody that grew up in this country their whole life, and they was maybe grew up poor, but they had the opportunities. You know what I mean? Because they grew up in this country. Whereas there was somebody else who didn't grow up in this country but had to immigrate to this country and finally got an opportunity. Right. And say within a year, maybe 5 years, they ahead of the person that been here their whole life. Right. Because they came here and they actually, like, maximized some of the opportunities. Right. And that's what I mean. Sometimes, like, you got the same.
Could have been an expanded horizon.
That's what I mean. It's the will. It's like, okay, you have the free will, and you gonna be mad at this person, or you gonna, like, there's 24 hours in a day. We all human beings. Like, it's just all about how you use it. Like, some people use it in one way, and some people use it in a different way. Right. And so it's like hard to complain. And so you got the free will to do what you want with your time a lot of times.
But my question, so deep down, so we all got the same 24 hours in a day. What you do with the 24 hours in your day, the decisions you make and what you choose to do, does that come? Do you just make that out the blue, or does that come from your past experiences and what you've learned and seen in your life that made you decide to do that?
I mean, I think it all depends on the end of we all are the, what do you call it? The outcome of our circumstances of what we've been through life. So that frames your personality. But also you have
two people that had the same type of lifestyle could have different outcomes based on how they perceive things, right?
Exactly. So, but that's what I mean.
Where does that initial perception? Do we have initial different perceptions when we come out the womb, or is it we all got the same. Is it like a blank slate, like you said, or is there something else to that makes us make the decisions we
It's
make?
a blank slate, but we all have different personalities. Like you saying, so say like you say two babies or two twins even.
Yeah.
Born. So say one didn't get hit in the head. They both have perfect experiences, right?
Yeah.
But they just grow up to be two different people. Like they grew up in the same household. They got the same loving potentially. You know, like say they didn't make any difference. Like some people, this person got favored more than that one. So then they was like, okay. But just say they didn't. Like,
But
you know. But there's just two people.
Have you seen how many of them twins?
But hold on, let me finish.
Like they answer everything the same and they say everything the same.
I got you.
That
but let me
might be a result of that type of circumstance where they're, you know what I mean?
But what I'm saying is, they can still, sometimes they have whole different experiences.
Yeah.
Like, you grew up, you in the same household, you basically the same, like, DNA, you know what I mean, whatever, but then one person is growing up bitter and the other one don't. You like, well, what happened? Like, you both...
But what made him bitter?
Potentially. You see what I mean?
Right.
Maybe it was no reason. Like, some people just are. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It gotta be something that...
But sometimes it don't.
There,
so
right?
why do some people, like, some people maybe have a chemical imbalance, like they might be kind of crazy or whatever. Like, you gonna say that, I'm not saying that's what causes it, but what I'm just saying is that sometimes some people are born different and they just have, like, you get pampered. Some people get pampered their whole life and everybody happy. Like, I grew up rich and I'm pampered. Somebody else hate the fact that they was pampered their whole life. Like, this ain't the real life. I see other people struggling.
They want to go out and experience.
You see what I mean? Yeah. But did they have
have sympathy for that? Whereas the other pampered motherfucker might not even have no.
But my point,
empathy, I should say, for those who haven't had what they had.
Exactly. But my point is though, they had both the same like life experience, but they, like you saying, it's how you perceive it. So one perceived it like, damn, it was too plush.
Right.
And then the other one was like, nah, this wasn't plush enough, or like I'm just enjoying it and I'm happy. You know what I mean? So is one wrong? No, they both had like the experience. You know, who's right? Who's to say that? I was saying two things could be equally true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could have been very posh, and there's a lot of people who would have appreciated like, you know, things, or you could have done with a little less and gave some to somebody else. But then at the same time, if you make the money and you put it in the hustle, sometimes you do. Not I'm saying everybody, but like, so should your family go without or go with less just because this other one can't? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, I'm taking care of mine. Yeah, I can afford to do that. I'm sorry that your folks couldn't afford to do that, but now, and what if it's just because, then go down the line again, that other person just worked harder.
Yeah.
And your perspective is in life.
But did they work harder because something in their life made them decide to work harder? They seen something different. You feel me?
Again, like I say, two things could be equally true. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like that's one of those
question.
arguments.
It's a cold question.
Yeah.
They ain't like nobody knows the answer.
It can go back and forth.
If everything that we learn in life, like everything that we experience, is where we make our judgments on how to go forward, then that almost says like then we are predetermined to do whatever the fuck we gonna do based on every experience we've experienced in the past, right? But at the same time, I think that's where a lot of the positive shit come in, where like motherfuckers doing the positive speaking and on different things. There's like different things where a motherfucker could actually hear that shit and decide to change their lives for the better.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it's always up to you to make the decision. And will you make that decision to change your life for the better based on something new you hear? Or if you don't, is it because of past circumstances that your brain is already wired to say nah? You feel me?
Oh,
it's crazy.
Man.
It's crazy.
That's a good question.
Right.
And I don't know what again, don't know.
I feel like I always want to educate people and try to, but that, you know what I mean? I want everyone to be successful. Feel me? Everyone around me.
That's just a good food for thought kind of type of question. But who's to say which one is the right answer?
Right. And it might just not be a right answer, and it might be all.
But I just say two things could be equally true. That's what I think. Like, they both are the right answer. Is it free will? Yes. But is it predetermined as well? Yes.
Yeah. Like, so, you have the ability in your hands to go forward and do whatever you want to do, right? But the decision might be predetermined by you to not do that or to do it.
Exactly.
But
It's
but
predetermined
right now,
by you.
so you got to look back at your life and be like, okay, if I'm choosing not to do this, then maybe what is it that made me do that? Maybe I'll choose now to pursue something, and now I'm gonna break free of that destiny shit. You know what I mean? Possibly that might be a possibility, but if destiny is really like solid and concrete, then there's no way that's gonna happen because of the decisions you're making. You know what I mean?
But I mean, you make the decisions based on your will.
But
and your
maybe
own.
we could change other people's destinies because they hear this shit. Boom.
Maybe
Your destiny just got broke free, man. Go get your grind on.
Get that money. Go get that money.
Figure it out.
Bottom line is,
it's a crazy question, though.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. I remember that was a question from a psychology class I had in high school back in like fucking 2000. But 1990 something.
We got free will, but is it free? Like, but you got free will in the parameters of the laws of the land and the people that's governing you. You know what I mean? Because like, yeah, you free will, but you can't just go out and do whatever like to somebody else's detriment. Like there's laws against that.
That's different than free will. Like free will is your ability to make choices, whether it's the outcome is this or that.
Yeah, but you do have you got the free will to say whether you're gonna submit to the government,
destiny
but you don't have to.
You have no
but
choice because it's already predetermined. All the choices that you're gonna make is already predetermined.
Yeah, but it can be predetermined again by your actions, like by you because you perceive things in this way, and that's your personality, and you a lot of times was born that way. Like like you like certain things that you like, you don't know why you like it. It was because you was born. You like that?
Was you born
like,
liking it, or was it something?
But sometimes you don't. Like some people don't like certain foods. They don't like it their whole life.
Combinations of interactions that you have could be limitless in order to create different reactions. Feel me?
Say that again.
The combination of interactions you have in your life is almost limitless in order to create in your brain the reaction based on prior interactions. Feel me? So the reaction that you have to something, oh no, a spider, could be a combination of bugs fly landing on you one time, getting bit by a damn ant, you know what I mean? Spider running up on you, like all different things could have shaped how you react to that spider. You know what I mean? And so you're gonna react a certain way based on all the interactions you had in the past. Feel me? Like some people be like, spider. Feel me?
But if you grew up like
this interaction you had that
spook.
caused that to be a fear in the first place. You know what I mean?
But I mean, some people they just never liked them though. Like they grew up with them, and they got a phobia of it for some reason. I don't know. Like you feel me?
Right.
How do you explain that? Like some people don't like chocolate.
It could even be like an octopus then strangled your aunt when you was a baby.
Some people don't like small dogs.
Legs, the spider connection, you know.
Some people don't like small dogs. Why don't they like
little dogs?
Yeah,
they be annoying sometimes.
But some people scared of them though.
Scared of them?
Yeah. Some people don't like. Some people scared of cats. Some people.
Bruh, okay, check it out. So when I lived in Northern Highlands, right? Not North Highlands. It was not North Highlands. We was over there on by Grand Avenue or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
The north side. You know where Grand Avenue, Grant High School?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We like back behind Grant High School. We used to walk, and there was this one house that had a pack of chihuahuas, man. It was a whole pack. And it was
like chihuahuas?
It was like 13. I don't mind chihuahuas, they're cool. But there was like 13 chihuahuas. And when you walk by that house, the motherfuckers all come out. Rah, 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 and they'll chase your ass. And you ain't got nothing but to run. You gonna sit there and kick 13 chihuahuas? Nah, you gonna be, fuck that. You high stepping.
Man, you over there start
by the chihuahuas.
Better start kicking. Call them punt.
Man,
Wow.
that's too many. They all like little vicious chihuahuas.
Man, chihuahuas, man.
There was some hood chihuahua. They ain't like the chihuahua. I told you a story about the other. My homie got a chihuahua.
Huh.
He got this chihuahua, and this motherfucker got
Chihuahuas.
big and buff. It's a buff ass chihuahua. Look like a muscular pit bull chihuahua. And I come over every time we come over, so I kick at it, and this motherfucker bite my foot. I be shaking my foot, the little thing hanging off, trying to bite me and shit. And he throw it like little fucking ribeye steak bones and shit, and that motherfucker just eat them. He ripped through the damn the window and was chasing dogs and shit down the street. Then he ended up getting pulled through the gate of the fence
by another dog,
by a pit bull.
Yeah, exactly.
2 pit bulls, the next door neighbors. Man, he thought his chihuahua was dead.
Yeah.
He got pulled through the gate. Come to find out, when he got him back, he came back. The blood all over the chihuahua wasn't here. He washed him off. It was the other dogs. This little vicious ass chihuahua, bro, he was buck. It was like a Tyson chihuahua. You feel me? Man, I was hella mad because I had this pit bull Rottweiler mix named Sis. She was hella cool, and I wanted to breed her with that little buff ass chihuahua and make some buff ass little pit bull chihuahua fucking Rottweiler puppies, man. They would have been some little hitters.
That would have been a crazy combination. Shit. That's a crazy little mutt breed right there.
Yeah.
Chihuahuas.
His name is Rollo. No, Rollo. My folks kick it to Mika head.
Chihuahuas got the fucking they got a funky like mental complex.
Oh no.
You know what I mean? They got like
they got that little man complex.
Whatever, like
I mean, you ain't got the little man complex. You ain't that little. They got a midget complex. Like my bad.
Man. Here you go. Always.
Right.
Always. But yeah, no, they really got a complex though, man. They always be trying to bark, acting like they like a pit bull size, but they know they not. Like, bruh, come on, man. Ain't nobody even trying to mess with you. You over here barking.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you just bark, and they always want to bark at you, get all close too. And then when you just like try to punk them, then a lot of times they bag on up, but then they'll come right back barking. Like you.
Yeah, like you turn your back and they at you, and then you turn around.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, exactly. Then they come, they roll away. You be like, man, but now you scary.
Yeah, make up your mind.
Yeah, now you gonna be scared, and then they just keep on barking. You like, man, come on, bruh, like stop the barking. But we doing this, or you gonna be just, man? Anyway, yeah, Chihuahuas. But yeah, I didn't even know about the buff Chihuahua.
Yeah, that motherfucker was he was a G. I wish I would. I was hella mad he got rid of Rollo.
All right, man. You got something quick? I think we about out of here.
Nah, we out. We out
of here.
I want y'all to contemplate it. Let us know what you think. Do you have freedom of choice, or is everything determined by your past choices, man?
Or
put that in the comments.
Can 2 things be equally true? That's what I say. 2 things equally true. We want to know what you think. Hey, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Save it. Share it. Give it to your folks. Again, tell your mama and them.
It's another day with E&J. Hope y'all enjoy. We'll catch you on the next one.
Till next time, it's your boy Jay Kendall.